Welcome to Back Applause. We're going to do that cool thing where we tell you everything that's crowdfunding. We're only going to give you a short video. I promise I'm going to only take up 5 minutes of your time. Then we're going to get on to all the amazing projects that are now crowdfunding across various platforms. This is the age of comics funding, brought to you by backerpaws.com. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about is the fact that there are still human beings out there who have a bias towards human sexuality. And the bias we're going to talk about, because it's all over the place, I'm going to just get it to a certain project I'm working on. And here, I'm going to even give you that. It's the vanilla people who are causing a little bit of problems because, and even doing this video, I'll be honest with you, I have to be mindful of the words that I'm actually using, because if I don't use the right words, I can get somehow in trouble because of that. And for all those reasons, I created something called Vanilla Curiosity. Vanilla Curiosity's entire job now is to kind of make people who aren't into anything kinky better understand and have a different look at things they might not understand, told entirely through an ice cream cone. That's right. It's the first time I've done art in years. This is all produced by me, edited by Grammarly, overseen by CEO of Continuum Comics. So this is going through Comics Unleashed, Mike Seeley, but that's it. He's the testing ground. We've already had it released to a small group of people who have found it hysterical and funny. And this is where a lot of people get where I'm coming completely wrong. A lot of people have this tendency to believe that, and I don't understand it, that I have any problem with sexuality. What I have a problem with is cheap, gratuitous sexuality just to sell comic books. It's disingenuous. It's kind of ugly the way that women are portrayed. That bothers me. If you, and I'll tell you right now, the hardest thing is probably to write a sex scene. And the reason I say that is because so few people seem to be able to do it well. Most people are describing something, and it explains why most people aren't satisfied in the bedroom. This is something that is a guide. It is an index, as a matter of fact. It's the desire index, and it's made to help people connect. I have now been blocked, timeout, whatever you want to call it, on Facebook for the 4th time, and this time will take me beyond the campaign. I have not been able to promote this for more than 10 minutes at a time before it's either removed, marked as spam, or just hated on. And there is nothing in this book as far as nudity. That's right. We didn't have to show nudity. There is no nudity. It is an honest conversation about a culture and a lifestyle that some of you might not actually be into, and that's fine. We even have a misdirect cover, which you're seeing right now on the actual screen. Look, you don't have to like everything. I mean, you don't like murder, do you? Is that why you're doing horror films? Because I see in horror films, women and even horror comics are tied up all the time. Women are shown on covers not clothed. It goes against the characters. The characters would never be found in the situations they're put in with nudity. Yet this book, which addresses things in an adult manner, that's an actual conversation that people can have to better enjoy their time on this planet with people who are like-minded, has begotten nothing but hate. Nothing but hate. And that's not because of algorithms. That's human beings, closed-minded human beings. As a matter of fact, someone cowardly hid behind calling me a racist so they could go after that very t-shirt that simply says, "Free hugs and specs." I'm not asking you to promote this campaign. I'm not even going to ask you to back this campaign. If this is for you, I'm happy to have you on board. If it's not for you, that's okay. Not everyone is born normal. Some are born to be different. That's all I ask, is that you give respect and room for people not to be sheep. Is that too much to ask for? I even made a vanilla warning, made a vanilla reward. How much more do I have to do? For those who are open-minded, I suggest at least getting the vanilla warning, or maybe even the desire index. You never know what you might discover about yourself. Curiosity is great. However, discovery is so much better. And with that, I'm going to tell you to go to theDesireIndex.com if you like what you see. And here are the campaigns for this week. This week's Backer Pause theme is Kinky Backers and Vanilla Pauses. What's the vanilla curiosity? We'll get to that, but first an acknowledgement that's important. This past week we lost a legend who fought for creator rights. And without him, creators wouldn't be noticed the way that they are. He made the world realize people created comics. You'll be missed. Thank you for all you did for us, Neil. There's no one who will ever replace you. But luckily, we got at least one of you. And now to see what's comics funding. The Bar has limited time left on Kickstarter, but you can still get your copy by going to backerpaws.com and finding out more about a cinematic horror series of one-shot stories with elements of supernatural. Mature, 18 plus. Sister Mercy's leaving this Kickstarter platform, but you still have time to get Kingdom Come, issue 6. Christy Shin ends this Friday with Demon Bitch, You All Suck. COVID-19 apparently made us stupid. Now we get to laugh at ourselves. This means you. Forbidden, an authentic horror comic. Boston Metaphysical Society ending May 12th. Steampunk Supernatural Goodness, all 4 sequels combined into one trade paperback, plus a 10-page bonus story. Vanilla Warning, the Desire Index is now live. See where your boundaries are and your desires lie. This is also what that vanilla thing was about. Let's check it out. You can find this by going to DesireIndex.com. So the Vanilla Curiosity is actually a book made for those of you who are vanilla, who want to kind of understand what we're all up to, us kinksters. That's a reward, and it's just $1. It's the first time I've done art in years. Check it out by going to the DesireIndex.com. Remember to go to your local comic book store and tell them you want Cat Dad and Supermom. What makes a hero? Now available through previews and Lunar. Screenshot it so you can tell them what numbers they are. The Absolver. 1 through 3. Sovereign on High. Smokes and Fox. Weaponized Werewolf. The Resistance and Hyperaction's Definitive Guide, Volume 1. It's featuring over 40 illustrations from Big Blue Comics top artists, a who's who, an official handbook for the entire universe, it seems. Motor City Mo, Episode 4, the continued story of the former boxer turned mob enforcer that can't die. Oh my. Brand new to the show, Apex Cybernetic Samurai Al. That is a 37-page comic book that follows Apex and is in the beginning chapter in the second arc. And is the beginning chapter in the second arc. Tales of Tesla on Indiegogo. It's a 24-page full-color high sci-fi adventure comic book series. First book in an ongoing series. The list on backerpaws.com is so big this week we needed a part 2. From Distress. Issues 1 through 5 now on Kickstarter. It's the Volume 1 finale of the smash hit Elves and Espionage series D&D Meets the Man from U.N.C.L.E. The Voodoo Junkie Hitwoman #1. Take Jessica Jones, Deadpool, and Doom Patrol, blend them together, and you get Supernatural Gun for Hire. This has been something we've been talking about. Go to backerpaws.com to find a link. It's time for the coming soon to crowdfunding. Cold-Blooded Volume 2, Manga Monster Battling Monster. Wendy gives us the Viscarian Tales, Marauders Masquerade. Sorry about the mispronunciation there. Please send it to me in my messenger. And the follow-up to the smash hit, There's an Alien in My Toilet, issue number 2. All ages comedies coming to you soon. Make sure to subscribe to find out about notifications and when they all go live by going to backerpaws.com and finding their links.